Hey everybody, welcome back to A Sweet Journey. I am Sonia, also known as Sweets, and today I am recording the 21st video for my 21 videos in 28 days challenge. And it feels so good. And it feels good for a lot of reasons. I think mostly because I set a goal and I am meeting that goal. And that means a lot to me. It's a space that I like to live in. And so I'm so excited, not because I'm done recording, because I definitely will continue to record. This reminds me a lot of when I first started, and I was about to turn 50, and I had set a challenge for myself to upload 49 videos before I was 50. And I literally recorded the 49th video the night before my birthday, the night before my 50th birthday, which was pretty exciting, really. It was pretty good. And so it reminds me of that, and that each time I give myself a challenge like this, it shifts me into another space. I thought I was going to do those 49 videos and I'd be done. And then I decided to keep going, but I wasn't quite sure what the content would look like. And so I kept recording, and I had some friends going, no, keep going, keep going. And so this next kind of phase of that ended up being me trying to figure out what kind of videos did I want to record. And so that's been really cool. And this challenge really allowed me the opportunity to lean into that big time. And so I am excited to create some structure and consistency around my uploading and really shifting into what this page should look like moving forward and what kind of content that I want to offer. And so I'm excited about that, and I will absolutely update you all on what that looks like. So be looking out for that. Today, for my 21st video, I wanted to talk just a little bit about just a lesson that I am living in today, and that is the lesson of support and what levels of support are necessary in order for us to get things done, and in order for us to continue to be motivated to even attempt to get things done, namely like my social media page. And so there are three kind of levels of support that I really kind of rely on, if I think about it, for inspiration, for kind of sometimes accountability, sometimes pushing me forward. And so that first level, and it's foundational. I think all of them are foundational, really. All of them happen kind of, if you think about how a plant is under, like the seed of a plant is underground, and there's all this activity that's happening underground. I think these levels of support all happen underground, and the fruit that it bears by what you see that's above ground. So like the actions that people take in their life. So the first kind of level of support that I wanted to speak to is your people, whether it is your family, your friends, your coworkers, your tribe, however you want to call it. But in order to get things done, it's really helpful to have someone speaking into your life saying you can do it. Someone saying, you got it, like, don't worry about it, or something. I had a really important meeting today, and it's a meeting that totally impacts my future. And I won't give an update on it because I don't have an update, but as soon as I get one, I will share it with you all. But it's exciting, and it is profitable, and it shifts me into a space that I really, really want to be in, and I'm excited about it. And I had the meeting scheduled, and I told some people, and I received all kinds of communication today. You got this. Like, you are like, I got a message to say, you're a bad bitch. I did get that. Excuse me. I hope I didn't offend anybody, but I did get that message. And I am, but you need people to say that to you, because sometimes you forget. This morning before my meeting, I felt anxious, and I felt like, oh my gosh, like, is this it? Not, am I going to get this opportunity or not, but is this the opportunity for me at this time or not? Right? So I'm not like, if I don't get this opportunity, all is lost. No, if I don't get the opportunity, it wasn't the opportunity for me. So it wasn't that, but I really would like this to be a door that is opening for me. I really would like it. And so I had people who were really speaking into my life, reminding me of who I am. And you need that. You need that. And when I say foundationally, you need that working in the inner workings of your life. You need people who are doing that. So that's the first thing. That's the first level of support. Second level of support is you need that voice in your head that speaks to you more than anybody else probably, to be a voice of affirmation, not a voice of like condemnation, or not a voice of negativity. But so if you have something that speaks to you internally that says you can't do it, you're not made for something. Sometimes it will say that you're not ready, and sometimes you're not ready. But sometimes that not ready is exactly what you need to get ready. And so, sometimes the voice will say that, but you need your inner voice to be speaking to you in positive ways to move you forward. You need the inner voice that speaks to you to be able to kind of confirm to you what you already know. Right before my meeting today, I went in the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, I did like the Superwoman pose. I had my hands on my hips, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and that inner dialogue became truly, I guess, external dialogue. And I began to say to myself, Sonia, you know who you are, and you know what you bring. And if this opportunity doesn't open up, it's okay. It is not the opportunity for you. And I began to speak those things to myself. So whether I got a message or a phone call or a voicemail or not, didn't matter, because the internal dialogue that I had that ended up being dialogue in the mirror told me I could do it. And it was affirming all of the things that I already knew and just reminding me. And so you have to have that as you're driving through and getting things done. You have to have that. So first, the voice of your tribe, whether it's your family, your friends, your coworkers, whatever, groups of people that you connect with, you have to have those voices of support. You have to have that inner dialogue that is supportive to you. And I think finally, you have to have, for me, in my life, in the way, for me in my house and how we operate here, is the support of my Creator. I have to know that my Creator has set me in motion in life and has things set up for me. I remember there was a season of my life where I could constantly hear, every time you take a step, I'm going to open a door. I would hear that all the time. The problem is I was fearful and I would not take a step. That's not the Creator. That's not my Father's fault. That's me being stuck in fear. All right. But I have a scripture on my wall in my room that is a beautiful reminder to me consistently, Jeremiah 29:11, that God knows the plans that He has for me, and they're good, they're not evil, to give me a hope and a future. And so when I remind myself of that, I remind myself that wherever I am is exactly where I'm supposed to be, where whatever door opens is the door that's supposed to open, and I trust that because of my relationship with Him. And so that support is the biggest support that I have. So whether I ever got a call, and the thing that helps me align that inner voice, that inner dialogue that says you can do it, it says I can do it because my Father said I can do it. So that voice is in check with that. And so that helps. So now I sit here and I don't know what is going to happen, but it doesn't matter. I am in such a good place. Holistically, I am in a good space. And I feel, because of all of these levels of support, whatever happens, I'm good. And so I encourage you all to kind of lean into that a little bit. That is something that I say quite a bit because I'm very visual. So I can literally see people needing to lean in some areas. And so I encourage you to do that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting. And I will see you also this Saturday. I am going to be opening my box of melanin products. They came in, and I'll be doing wash day, and I'll probably be braiding my hair because I'm going to go a month with some braids. So I won't be talking about as much hair care, but more in probably this type of conversation. So I will see you on Saturday. Bye.